Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Europa Universalis IV, and this is episode 42 of our Big Blue Blob playthrough of the Millennia in the Making game. We're France, we're at war with Oyo, which is this tiny ass little place down here. We're having a little bit of a rebellion issue in Benin, but, well, what can you do? We're just sort of dragging armies around there and dealing with it. I was having a bit of a rebellion issue up here, but I think... no, that army's actually going to get wiped out. Flee. Flee like the wind. Get this army to come down and deal with them. 20 people survived. Actually, no. 243 artillery. That's it. Fucking hell. But yeah, it's a clean up there, and I'll actually send this army back to deal with that, and this army can stay where it is. This army is going to flee and rebuild. Nice and easy. Now we actually have 2 spare merchants because of our trade power fuckery. Here we are. The only trade company that we're not getting an extra merchant from right now is German South India. And that's mainly because of all this shit. So, let's have a look at the trade map. What can we do with these 2 new merchants? Well, I'm thinking maybe we could do something to get some trade away from Mauritania. They don't own anything in the Timbuktu node yet, but honestly, we don't really. There's not a lot of trade coming around from that side of things. But trade from the Caribbean is heading up into Chesapeake, which then goes to the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Thinking... yep, Gulf of St. Lawrence, and then from there over to the North Sea node, where we then put it into the Lubeck-Antwerpen cycle. Nothing is coming through Europe. Literally nothing is coming through Western Europe. There's a little bit of stuff going from Brazil. It goes up to the Mauritanian coast and then goes back over to the Caribbean. So I'm not concerned about that. Over here in the Indian area is basically where we're looking at things. Dominating trade power there, but we're not doing anything with it because most of the trade power is going through the Gulf of Aden into Alexandria, and then from there up into Genoa, and then from there up into Antwerp. And we are losing a bit of it down towards Seville, but that's just because of Mauritania. Yeah, the Pope's collecting out of Genoa. What we could try doing is funneling the trade out of... we're actually getting a bit from Tunis going into Seville. We could fix that up. What we could try doing is funneling the trade from Alexandria up into Constantinople, and then the trade from Ragusa up into Wien. But that really wouldn't do too much there, I think. So what I want to do is concentrate over here and see what's happening. We don't yet have a merchant in the East Indian Charter area. But there's not really too much in way of routing that we have to figure out. However, that would give us a bonus, which would see... you know what, we'll put a merchant in both of these, in Ceylon and Bengal. Good. just to see if we can deprive our foes in this area of more money. Administrative power, always. Bermuda is self-sustaining. And now we're trading in tea. Somehow. Okay. And looks like we just got Usang as well. I'm actually going to keep those guys out of F at the moment. You guys can lose a commander, thank you very much. I've got a few days before this happens, so let's just keep an eye on things. Okay, yep. So we've definitely increased our power in the area. Unfortunately, that really hasn't assisted the trade company. We're still at 27%, because it's province trade power. Makes sense. But the important thing is that we're depriving some people of a little bit of income. Why is our Truce with Kaladi not there? It's not displaying it. It says we... Okay. That's annoying. See, it's not saying that we've got a truce with them, but we totally do. Looks like we've completed our goal over here, so let's get this shit done. It's a full annexation, it only costs us 16% overextension, no diplomacy. A little bit of aggressive expansion, but only in Oyo and some places no one gives a shit about. Just got some French peasants again. Okay, let's just core those two places. Thank you, thank you. Where did it say Kosh? Where the fuck is Kosh? Ah, right there. Deal with it. Looks like all of our merchants are coming home as well, so let's just check on their fabricates. Oh, we've still got one in Bengal, so we'll send him out there. Okay, our merchants are being harassed in Great Britain, so we can either escalate the complaint or seek a diplomatic solution. Let's seek a diplomatic solution. And then send a diplomat over there. I mean, we did get her excommunicated, so that's kind of funny. But we're also going to send a dude over there to improve relations when we get a dude free. Which would be now. Because if we can get them out of a coalition, I would be very happy. There's always a chance. Now, who's next on the war shit list? Kilwa, probably. We don't have any claims on them, though. Right, we have to wait until we get around the other side. Because of their damned capital. Really unfortunately placed. Okay, we still have a truce with Volga, Bulgaria, of course, but for how long? Long enough. The other truces are only lasting for another 2 years, so... These guys here were western. Ah, that's what we were doing, of course. Trying to get these dudes vassaled. Remember, 65 is the sweet spot. It's going to be somewhat annoying to reach for a lot of them, but the aggressive expansion here drops off very quickly, so that's kind of what we're aiming for. And the Iroquois are experiencing the Peasants' War. It seems fairly unusual that the Iroquois would be experiencing a what's basically a European event. They're still not westernized. Weird. Swear to God. Stop revolting. These guys are back on their feet, so I'll send them back to Kamasi. And the Iroquois Peasant War is already over. That was really quick. Lucky them. Looks like Afghanistan is getting attacked by Delhi. Just Delhi. So their allies didn't join in. That would mean that if we trigger a coalition war, one of them won't be able to join in. Okay, so that's Kasala 166. Striking range. I am going to have to recall him and send a guy with money. There, 91. Are we in time? Yeah, we are. Beautiful. Come on, someone get home. Though honestly, our negative modifiers depreciation is higher than our positive modifiers depreciation. So that bonus can only improve. Okay, there we go. Let's get the annexation on. Go. Now we need to do something very similar in Ajmer very quickly. So first things first, we're going to send a guy to improve relations. Because we have about a year to get Ajmer before it won't be possible within like a short time period. They want a replacement, have a bureaucrat. Luckily Folkmar is coming back, so we'll be able to send him over with some money or whatever we need to do. Though I'm kind of going to get the impression that we're not going to be able to do this. Which is fine. I mean, getting Kasala will cut our diplomatic relations down by one, which is important. Okay, he's back. So if we send a gift now, we're going to be like 10 short. And 20 years of subsidies at like $100 or something like that because, well, actually let's make it 200 because let's be honest, that's going to go away. Okay, that's good. So that does bring it up. And when he comes back, we'll send him over with the gift. You never thought diplomacy could be this tense, did you? Ah. Colony successful. So we're going to send a guy over to this one. And that should give us the colonialism casus belli on Great Britain, which is not the one we're going to use. Our good Folkmar is back. Let's be nice and quick about this. Do we have enough? We might. So let's send them the gift right now. Oh, jeez. They're going to want a lot of money. This is probably because we're giving them the subsidies, so they are a little bit more price inelastic than anybody else. There we go. It's probably the biggest gift I've ever had to send anyone. That one. Delhi is fucking Afghanistan up. So they're 10 points shy. We might be able to get that before May next year. Maybe. I mean, we're going to get another point from improved relations, and we're really hoping that the subsidies can bolster us up that extra 7 or so. Because I don't think there's anything else that we can really... Okay, we'll maintain him there. And Kamasi is now part of our patrimony. Perfect. And of course, it's already Catholic. Just got a little bit of nationalism. Yeah, I don't really think that there's anything else that we can do there apart from wait. No, yeah, get Kathmandu done. I'm just going to spend 20 military power and give them harsh treatment because fuck it. Yeah, I think... Because if this happens... We can always cancel this, but that's going to be a waste of diplomatic power. As opposed to money, which we have a fuck ton of. I just don't think that there's anything else that we can do that will assist here. I mean, a loan's not going to help. We're already subsidizing them. We already gave them a gift. Do they want any of these provinces? What's their flag like? Okay, it's that purple one. They've got a claim on Multan. They've also got a claim on Jalzamir. Claim on Gerd. I could give him Gerd. They'd totally buy it. But we don't want any inflation. So we're going to basically give it to them for free and hope that this works. Before we do that though, we need to check something. Very careful. 2, 3, 6, 8, 12. So this will end up costing us a little bit of diplomatic power, but it means it will still be able to actually do it. Well, let's see if it works. It apparently did not. Really? And Great Britain is no longer a valid rival for us. I'm not doing that. That's insane. Let's have some forward defense. Wants me to rival 2 of my best allies. Why the fuck would I? Okay, so our little gambit here has not paid off, because apparently giving people provinces doesn't improve their relationship to you. I know, right? But I am hoping that our subsidies increase to the point, and all of the other shit comes in. Basically every month we seem to be getting... Oh hey, look at this! We're going to get a claim on Kilwa, Okay, so the German East Africa Company are unhappy with the competition from other trade companies in the region. They demand that we claim surrounding provinces, etc., 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 in order to expand the company's operational base. So we can ignore it, in which case Bagamoyo, which is this one down here, will get shitty. Or we can get a claim on Kilwa, which is amazing. I've wanted that fucking claim for a long time, and we weren't able to take it because, you know, capital. But there we go, now we've got a war goal. This is pissing me off. I don't want to rival them yet, I want to deal with Mali first. I mean, I know we could take them, but I would prefer the diplomatic route. Look, we've actually got a positive relationship in Britain. Amazing. Ooh, here's an opportunity. Some revolutionaries. Get in there and flush them out. Nope, I think they're going to do that already. We've got a popular noble. And we converted a province. Keep it up, lads, we're almost there. Recall him. Yeah, they're done. Get back up there. 194. That really popped up. Whatever. We got it in time. That's the important thing. Also important, I'm going to get this. Okay, so we've just unlocked Town Halls, Treasuries, and another idea group. Now, I was thinking that we should go religious ideas because we are going to pop into all the different religious groups around the place right now, and the extra missionary, the extra conversion strength, all that sort of thing would be very nice for us. However, we don't have a lot of admin points. We're never going to have a lot of admin points, and we can always fabricate a claim. So what I was thinking was offensive ideas. I know it's stock standard and all that sort of business, but, you know. The other option is we could go aristocratic. The main thing that this one would give us is discipline +5. I don't care about force march. Discipline +5 and extra siege ability. There we are. Very nice. This one up here would give us better cavalry, which we're not really using too much of anyway. More shock, but would get that anyway down here. An extra diplomat. And a decrease in military tech cost. And an extra leader, which I think is actually really important. And we only get that extra leader from something else. That one there, I think. Innovative. Scanning for that same image anywhere. No. 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 We could go trade and get even more merchants. No. We're going to go a military one. We have to go a military one here. And we're going to go... we're going to become what we have always hated. And immediately unlock the first idea in it. And that gives us that. And we're actually going to immediately unlock the second idea in it as well. So we truly have become what we have hated for so long. Alright, so now we can pull our dude out of here, our relationship improvey dude. And now what we need to do is not vassalize anybody until those two are done, but we can get people ready to be vassalized. Also, what we need to do is attack Kilwa. Where's our good commander? Up here. I swear to God, this is really, really annoying me because we're losing power projection because of that. You know, we don't really have enough power projection to give a shit about anyway. Apparently we're unable to project our power. Alright. It is time to get one of our fleets. Send it down here. And declare some war. Who are you allied with? You're allied with nobody at this stage. Good. Kill where it is. Let's go. And we're not going to go for any extra diplomatic technology. Because I'm going to want to try and take Mozambique as well. I'm just going to get these boats down here into a siege position. They are Catholic as well as being, alright. Royal marriage them. Yep, thank you. And we'll also put the alliance in with them as well. I know it's costing us, but we're fine. Because Kassala has just been integrated, and we actually just finished converting a place, I think. Nice. Yep, Kassala are integrated. They've given us a nice army with 611. We need that to be 1644. Let's update that. They're making something there, so let's stop them doing that. Then some Latin Caracol infantry, just 3 units of that. And 3 units of these guys. Nice and easy. We really should try and colonize Madagascar at some point. I mean, there's no reason not to. Ah, there we go. We've got colonialism against Great Britain. This colony must have finally sorted itself out. Yes, it has. Perfect. And that truce runs out later this year. And then finally we will be in a position to fucking deal with it. Yeah, as soon as this place... Whoops, hang on a moment. Surf along the turf. As soon as this place gets done being like finished up, which will happen in January 1567, we'll vassalize Kamarupa. So at that point we should have the points for it. We will wait until then to declare our new war. Because, well... You can't vassalize something when you're in a war. Jeez, you know, Afghanistan is getting hammered. Looks like the oil war ended as well. Oh boy, Protestant is now enabled. So, faults of disapproval against the Roman Catholic Church are spreading across Europe as a result of the increasing corruption of monks and clerics. Voices are raised questioning the current principles and greed of the church. A monk in München has for some time expressed deep concerns and is now openly declaring his discontent with the church, paving the way towards a reformation of the faith. Fuck. Yeah, so that wasn't us that dragged it up to 121.7%. That was these other fuckers. Okay, so that's going to change the religion of Palermo and München. There's this one. Let's get a guy there right now. And where the fuck is Palermo? Oh, down here. That one will not be able to be converted right now because of religious zeal, but München did not get that, which is why we've sent a dude there. Okay, what's our national decision here? The Conventicle Act, which increases missionary strength. Absolutely. It has reduced our tolerance of heretics somewhat, though. Okay, Ingermanland is converted. And all of these places are going to get missionary zeal. Every single one of them is going to get religious zeal, which is going to fuck over any attempt to convert it. We do have the Edict of Nantes, which has come up, which is going to be... that's actually going to get us our religious unity. So what is that actually? So torn by innumerable factions and sects. Yep, sure, whatever. So basically, because we're Catholic, because our dominant religion is Catholic, because we don't have the Counter-Reformation modifier, and because there's at least 3 Protestant provinces, we can unlock this, which gives us True Faith -1, tolerance of True Faith that is, which is fine. We've got a huge tolerance of True Faith. And it also gives us tolerance of heretics +2 and the religious unity, which is most important there. Because now we've achieved our objective and we can set a new one. Which is going to be conquer Darung, which I think was that place in Bengal over here. No? Where the fuck is Darung? Darang, so, oh. Oh, right, well, we're going to do that anyway. We can revoke the Edict of Nantes as soon as we get rid of Protestantism, which is honestly what we would do. Ugh, fucking religious zeal bullshit. Even with religious zeal, we could start converting some of these places if we had spare missionaries. Yep. This could be bad for us, because all of these places are just going to randomly start converting. Ah, good, we just lost a lot of claims on places. Which means our truce is over. Like, a lot of claims. More claims than I would think would be reasonable. Oh, we're not even going to try and get land off him. Oh, we need our claim on Kangra. Why the fuck? Oh, we've got a claim on Kangra. Good. We were checking Delhi at that point, weren't we? Okay, so it's mainly just Britain, to be honest. Oh, well, what we'll do is we'll assign... Let me just check out Ajmer's progress. Almost done. So we will leave that there for the moment because we are definitely over the half-hour mark. So, as usual, I have been Sub. You have been yourselves. Later.